Where is the 1015?
But I was 10-15 minutes into a case and I was reviewing it, and I had not legally taken on anybody yet as a client. I was there as a mediator as Gov, and immediately started getting talked over. And
I will tell you one thing, Nate. I'll tell you one thing. The problem is you are not. There is a relationship problem. There is a relationship problem with LSPD and FIB. That's where you are missing the gap. And
there's also a relationship problem
the problem,
between also and
the problem is
LSPD.
FIB is arresting FIB. Sorry, LSPD constantly, and LSPD is doing the same to FIB. So what is happening is there is a targeting thing. If we get into middle of this, we will get dragged into the mud.
But this is exactly why we have a court system. They broke the law. One has a hand tattoo in broad daylight, Edward.
Exactly. But the LSPD is the one arresting, right? We don't need to meddle with them. We stay and we see the court going on. You represent the plaintiff. If they are guilty, that's it. Okay, Ali is here. Never mind. I'll have a good discussion with you. There is a many layers, and Barney will also understand because he was in LSPD.
Jeez,
right, Barney?
yeah.
You know, right, where I'm coming from?
Bro,
we can get in trouble.
So before the 10-15 enters, am I legally allowed to take the case or not right now?
Like you searched the 10-15, right?
Yes. But I would like to. I'd want to support. I want to be there on the side of LSPD.
Recognized.
Okay. Can Nate represent the LSPD from because he thinks the LSPD is justified?
Recognized.
Okay, then Nate, you can stand in the prosecution side if the court recognizes.
Thank you.
That's perfect. Yeah. See, Nate, I don't want anything this to drag to us. That's it. We need to be neutral. That's what I want. Nothing else.
Who will be the prosecutor today?
Nate Blakely on the side of LSPD.
Like right now we're yeah.
please bring the defendants to the bench before me and have them, after you have searched them, then have them identify before the court. Please ensure that if you're going to perform a search, if you plan on utilizing anything on the basis of the search and anything arising thereafter as an additional alleged offense, that it is clearly visible on your footage if you plan on pressing those charges further. All present, please join Government Mayor's courtroom as the proceeding will be broadcasted through there. Has the 1015 been properly searched already?
Mr. Hussein, my honor.
Yes.
Already?
First of all, can you, if you will speaking icily, please mute here, or if you wanted to speak here, mute icily because the voice is doubled. That's the first
Sure.
point. Second point, the second person, it's become OOC issue now. He got punished.
Okay.
So there is only one 1015 now.
Okay.
Is from FIB agent, and I'm apologize for disturbing the court at this late of time.
Okay.
But I'm requesting, please, this issue is closed because it will be returned to OC, by the way.
Okay. So you're requesting for the matter to be dismissed?
Yes, and I will explain to you later, my honor, because it's a massive matter, by the way.
Does it involve the government?
Yes,
Gustavo?
yes. Yes, sir.
Hey, OC speaking, involving parents, involving family, involving everything.
No. Involve the government means us. Did government do anything?
No.
No, not from your side,
Okay,
Mr.
I got
Edward.
scared. I got scared.
No.
Okay.
No, not from your side, by the way.
So then,
I hope you understanding now. I can't explain more. I will explain later.
that's fine.
They did some wrong things. I understand now. Yeah.
But
Massive wrong.
So you're going to release them? Let them go.
No. This person now who attending from FIB astronaut, you have a valid body cam, right? About your putting in custody, you can continue the court, but I am mentioned to the other 1015, my honor.
Okay. So the one that we have here is
Yes.
my concern. Yes. Are we proceeding with it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you for understanding.
Oh, absolutely. That's not an issue. If it is an OOC issue, it has nothing to do with me, and that's nothing I care about. But if we're going to proceed with the following defendant, then we shall do so.
This the current 1015 didn't involve it at any OOC issues. I'm speaking about the other person.
Okay.
You can continue the situation now.
Is Astronaut Justice here?
10-4, I'm here.
Okay. Have you searched the defendant?
10-2, I didn't search him.
Please do.
But they searched him. 10-4.
Whoever is
So
going
I'm
to
gonna
be
search you.
presenting evidence should be searching.
Okay, so we have a lot of weapons from FIB.
How
And
many?
he have FIB 2 body armor 1 piece and balaclava 1 piece, shotgun ammo 40, ammunition for assault rifles 7, revolver ammunition 25, shotgun from FIB 1 piece, assault rifle carbine from FIB 1 piece. That's only what he have.
Okay. He is on duty currently, is he not?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to confiscate any of those items?
If you want me to confiscate it, I can confiscate it.
Yes, please do
It's
so.
better. No, those if those are FIB items, is there any FIB representation from the FIB here?
Yes. There is
Who?
3 FIB here.
If there is a
3 FIB.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
I'm FIB. I'm FIB.
Okay, can
So
you come forward?
anyone? Okay, sir. Sorry.
Can
sir.
you come forward?
Yes, I can. I'll come forward.
All right.
Yes, Mr. Judge.
All right. Identify, please.
I
Can you identify
identify
yourself?
him.
I know. Identify yourself.
Okay, I'm going to search him.
No.
Please go. No. Please go to him. Go to him and show the ID. Go to him to show the ID, please.
Okay, I'll show you.
Yes, thank you. He said high command. Sir, are you a high command from FIB? Are you a high command from FIB?
No, I'm not a high command.
You're a federal agent.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm a
like-
federal agent.
Okay, doesn't matter. If you have, sorry, Your Honor, I would like to say only this thing. In these cases of where they have organization items, it's better to give it to someone from their organization and not confiscate, sir.
Attorney General.
Yes.
If
Yes, sir.
if the individual is subject to the jurisdiction of the court and he is and has been detained, doesn't matter which organization he's from, if he has broken the law, he has to be subject to the same laws that govern the rest of the people.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, sir. I understand. I'm just saying that his items that he has of
Mhm.
FIB
Mhm.
should be given to other FIB members for
Mhm.
giving back to the
I
warehouse because
suggest to return them to FIB possessions.
yeah, only FIB
Okay.
positions
Okay.
because those are government properties and shall
Sure.
not be destroyed for nothing, sir.
Sure.
That's what I was.
If anything
Yes.
happens to the safety of anyone here in the court, it shall be the responsibility of the Attorney General.
No. Then I'm sorry. Never mind. Please continue with the. I'm sorry for
okay.
interrupting Your Honor.
Oh,
I'm retracting everything as I said.
Okay, very well then. Go ahead and confiscate those items, astronaut.
10-4 error.
I
So I'm gonna searching you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, confiscated the items.
now want the items to return them to FIB positions.
I did confiscate them. Your
Very
Honor.
good, thank
Okay,
you.
okay.
Who will be representing the defendant today?
LSPD will be defended by Nate Blakely, Your Honor.
Okay. So you're going to be the attorney for the defendant.
Yes.
Okay. Who's the arresting officer?
Prosecution, Your Honor.
Me, astronaut, Your Honor.
I'm really sorry, Your Honor. Nate is actually representing the prosecution, the LSPD, that is prosecuting the.
That's
I
me.
apologize in this case. Correct. I am prosecution. I apologize.
Okay, so then who will be defense?
I believe that would be me, Your Honor.
All right, state your name for the record.
Barney Hayes of government.
Okay. Please take the bench on the other side.
10-4, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Astronaut, escort the 1015 to the left bench where Nate is sitting.
Sir, I'm gonna take you where you are. Okay.
Let the record reflect that the defendant is in the possession of, or was in the possession of firearms. That is not the case any longer. Has anyone identified the defendant by first and last name?
His name is Virox Shinak.
Would you please write that on the left eye for us?
10-4, Your Honor.
So that we can initiate proceedings. Thank you. Okay. I'm a bit confused now. Barney is persecuting, correct? Or is he defending?
No. Barney Hayes is defending of the FIB agent in question.
Okay.
I am prosecuting on the side of LSPD.
Okay. So Mr. Nate, please have a seat next to Astronaut Justice, and Barney will have a seat with his client.
Of course, absolutely.
Okay. Now, is there anything that needs to be discussed prior to the Supreme Court calling this court case that needs to be discussed in private between the defendant and his attorney? Mr.
I
Barney?
do not believe so.
So you don't need to discuss anything with your client?
Well, see, Your Honor, I went to the DOC to see what was happening.
Okay,
And then I kind of got dragged into this whole court case.
understood. So do you
So
need
I
to...
don't actually have like a whole
Okay.
gist of what's going on. So
Would you like to find out?
You know-
Would you like to speak
yes,
privately?
I would love to do that, Your Honor.
Okay. The door right behind me has an office. You may utilize that.
The
You
one
have-
on your left, yeah? Okay, perfect.
You have no more than 5 minutes.
Okay, 10-4.
Okay.
Your Honor, may I ask a question before the case begins?
You may.
Would you prefer for me to make you aware of the charges LSPD would like to bring on to the FIB, or would you like me to wait until the court begins?
No, you can tell me now.
LSPD will be pushing for Penal Code 19.5, provoking of a public servant, Penalty Code 4.4, professional misconduct, and third and finally 4.8 Penalty Code for corruption, Your Honor. Those are the charges.
Can I speak? Sorry for interrupted, but can I speak for something?
On behalf of the prosecution?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
During this, according to Mr. Nate, but Mr. Nate, I think he mixed it between the two 1015s. These charges was belongs to the other 1015.
Okay.
The current
Mhm.
1015 only faced corruption because he put my unit in custody only.
Then
didn't-
I will drop the charges of Penal Code 19.5, Your Honor, but I will continue to keep the Penal Code 4.4 professional misconduct.
Appreciate it.
Of course. And Your Honor, let me just review my notes real fast to make sure. In that case, Your Honor, instead of charging him with 2 counts for the same charge and potentially progressing towards double jeopardy, I'd like to solely charge this person on Penal Code 4.4 professional misconduct with a $75,000 fine and 75 months Class A felony.
Okay. So we only have 1 count.
Yes, sir. Because if I were to hit him for corruption and for professional misconduct, it would be under the same charge. So it would be double jeopardy for charging for 2 counts for the same thing.
No, they are 2 separate penal codes. So if it is corruption, corruption would be an act, and professional misconduct, as explained under 14.4, it wouldn't be double jeopardy.
Mm-hmm. In that case, Your Honor, I would actually continue to still not want to
Okay.
charge them with corruption.
Okay.
I still would like to push for the 4.4, but if you would allow me, I will like to additionally add Penal Code 4.7, conduct unbecoming, which is also a 75,000 charge with a Class A felony, 75 months.
Okay. Very
Right,
good.
I'm just going to release your cuffs. Can you go and stand behind
Thank
the
you,
table?
Your Honor.
please?
Yeah, thank you.
Follow me.
Counsel, are you ready to proceed?
Whenever you're ready, Your Honor.
Thank you. The Supreme Court will now call Nate Blakey versus Varox Chenak on 2 criminal charges, 2 counts, professional misconduct and conduct unbecoming. The court has recognized all parties present. Next, we'll move for evidence to be submitted. The arresting officer or prosecution, if you have evidence that you'd like to submit in style under the file of the court for viewing and evidence to be examined, would you please
Of course.
provide a copy to the attorney and to the court at this time?
Of course, Your Honor. I move to submit evidence 1.1 from Officer Astronaut Justice for his body cam footage of the situation that led to these charges.
Proceed. That shall be styled as Exhibit A.
Exhibit A.
Okay.
Mr. Astronaut, will you please present your body cam footage from the situation?
If you can first pass the evidence over, USB drive or SSD card over to the defense, and this court will require that a legal representation contract be signed as well between the defendant and the attorney of record. Have you secured a legal representation contract, Mr. Hayes?
Not as of yet, sir.
Okay, please do so.
10-4. Is it just the same one that it always is, yeah?
Yes, but he needs to be uncuffed
Okay.
momentarily for that.
Mm-hmm.
Your Honor, I gave you the USB.
Thank you.
Your Honor, can I just request one agent or officer to stand next to me with a taser then? Just in case he tries any funny business?
That's granted.
Do you have a teaser on you, Astra?
Your Honor, can I say something?
Yeah, you have.
If you don't mind.
Pass it to me.
Okay.
No.
The FIB agent has a vest, right?
Yes, it
Is
does.
ammunition, man.
Yeah, give it to me later.
I thought it was just something in my eyes, Edward.
Okay, man.
Oh, 1 second.
His vest needs to be removed.
Okay. I'm just going to uncuff you. Can you please take off your vest?
Why is he not complying? Thank you.
Okay, that's his vest.
Remove the mask as well.
Can I just see your passport as well? Right. I'm going to hand you the defense contract with a pen and I need you to sign it for me.
The mask needs to come off.
Those I think that might just be in your eyes because I
Okay.
cannot see a mask in
Okay,
my eyes, sir.
that's fine then.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay.
Right, I just need you to sign that contract, please.
Coordinator, can we ensure that all doors have been properly locked behind key and lock?
10-4. I'm just going to place you back in cuffs for our own safety. Thank you for complying. Right, Your Honor, as you can see, my client has just signed his contract,
Very good.
so we can proceed.
All right, without further ado, let's plug in this USB drive into the projector and let's examine first the submitted evidence, beginning with the attachment of the body cam footage. You can go ahead and begin, Mr. Astronaut Justice.
Therefore, just let me turn on the projector.
Give me
Okay.
1 second to just make my eyes look at the projector.
First thing, that's the time when I attach my body cam.
Any objections?
I don't have any objections, but is there any times where you might have needed to refresh your body cam, sir?
Yeah, I refreshed it. Just let
Can I
me
please
find
see
it.
that? That'd be much appreciated.
Attachment of body cam has been properly accepted.
2312. Is there any other times past that where you had to refresh it for any reasons?
Mm,
Or is that
I'm
the
checking.
last time you had to refresh it?
Let me check.
Okay, that seems absolutely perfect to me, sir. Thank you for the
It
evidence.
does? It does?
Yeah, because the body cam, look, he's refreshed. Well, the body cam, him refreshing it is still within the 8-hour period. that he
Right.
needs.
But is it missing any components?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know. Attorney General, would you like to clarify anything?
With the permission of the court, the body cam needs to be refreshed before the situation in the footage according to the law right now. According to the law right now.
See, thank you, Mr. Edward, for adhering to that. As you know, this is my first proper case since coming back to the city.
Yes, you were in
Thank
a
you, sir.
period when we didn't know that. I created the law, remember? That was very easy for us to follow body cam.
Yeah.
So as it stands, the refreshment which is provided to the court is in the form of a photograph. That means a single frame, not motion picture, rather than a continuous motion.
Your Honor.
Do you, like one question I have from astronaut? Can I have the court's permission to speak to him directly?
Yes, you may.
Thank you, Your Honor. Astronaut, I would like to ask, do you have the footage in where you are refreshing this?
In the footage.
Yeah.
The footage. No, I don't have the footage. Only a photo.
Your Honor.
Picture.
So, my honor, I have a valid body cam, by the way, if you didn't accept this is body cam.
Very good.
That
Then
will be perfect.
now we're
Please.
speaking. So
Can I
exhibit,
approach the court,
yes, please. Exhibit A is hereby invalidated and removed from the file.
That's my ID.
Thank you. Right, Chief of Police. If you may provide.
I will handling you, yes.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead and I'll plug that in as soon as it's given. Thank you very much.
Astronaut, get another place. Leave this place for me, please. Thank you.
Right, we'll be submitting this footage under Exhibit B. All right, okay, very good. Let's go ahead and evaluate validity.
Sorry, but I got lots of POVs, so I'm checking which POV is a valid one.
Your Honor, I don't know if it's just for me, but the projector seems to be frozen.
Let's see.
So my
it is, yeah.
Your Honor, I think Bo knows how to fix it.
You can see it, Abu.
Mr. Rabo. Are you still with
He
us?
he didn't share full screen.
I mean, it says that it is paused. Okay.
Yes, I think because it's not full screen for like the PC.
I think it's because of something else.
Oh.
I think he got good A.
You did.
Your Honor, I thought it was maybe a faulty thumb drive, but we've been proven otherwise.
Okay. So we shall
back
pro.
again.
Okay.
I got stuck.
Okay.
So, sir,
Yep.
I was here inside the lock and the DOC because we received a global that there is a store robbery.
Okay.
I attached my body cam as well. The time it was 23:18 before this indecent by less than 1 hour, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. I can move for there is a it's including voice, by the way. Can show.
Now, Mr. Rabo,
Yeah.
your footage is privileged. You are providing
Yeah.
it, however, voluntarily, yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. So here we was tracking kidnapping some of our units. The big store, we went to store. That's before the subs, by the way.
Okay.
We attended, we deal with the criminals and they run away. Sorry, but I must basis something because there is including something OCC. So I prefer to not showing.
That's
But
fine.
this indecent, by the way, this indecent not belonging to our accident now.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
So
before.
that's
why I'm
not. Yeah. That's
Yes.
not involving this incident, so I don't care for
Just
it.
I'm rolling. Yes, my honor. I'm rolling just to make sure that I didn't get unconscious or getting
Sure.
off duty until the accident.
Sure. Let the record reflect that a first person's body cam is privileged and it is, however, being provided voluntarily.
Yes, sir. So, sir, here I continued.
Mhm.
And you can see this. This is the last part of this video because I continued in another part, the
Okay.
same part. It's a 2340.
Okay.
After this indecent, I think. At the same place, 2340.
Okay.
The same video.
Okay.
Okay. We went there, regrouping for subs. I didn't get off duty, by the way. I was taking armors.
Any objections?
Anyone have an objection?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So I will continue, sir. I was regrouping my units in convoy. Then we went to subs. I will showing you what is the matter exactly happened. Okay. Yes. I didn't get unconscious, by the way. I can showing you the fight if you wanted to see.
No. There's no need.
To make sure that I didn't get any kind of conscious.
What's up, guys? What you need?
This is the person, but the situation not happened here. And I think he was complaining. This person, I don't know if he was from DOG or FIB, but I heard that he was complaining from someone, and this person was talking to him. I'm not caring, by the way. I just caring of my units, and the situation is starting happened here.
Okay.
There is any situation after this?
Leave him! Leave him! Leave him! Leave him!
Leave who, Abu?
Nick, what's wrong with you?
No, I'm leaving him, bro. I'm not.
Ali, check here, sir. This is my unit who put in custody Mr. Astronaut who was attending in front of you, sir. Get back, who? This is the first person. Leave, guys. And check, sir. Here. This guy in front of you, sir, put in cuffs my unit.
He is a first person?
No. I mean first 1015, not first person. It's the first 1015.
Okay.
Yeah. My unit was standing beside me.
May I motion the judge for a request?
Which motion?
I would just like to motion at this point, Mr. Albo. Will you please let me take over the narrative from this point? Just play it and let me help you out with the charges.
The charges is corruption.
So if you field provide the footage, the question is, will you allow the attorney to take over the matter when it comes to the representation of prosecution?
Yes, if you'll allow me to take it from here, Mr. Alba, now that you have proven your body cam footage and help you set these charges that we push forward.
Your Honor, can I just speak up, please?
No, hold on. In order for me to grant the motion, I mean, do you have a response to that request, Mr. Abu?
Which request, Honor? Can you repeat, please, the request?
Yes.
Yes.
That from this moment forward, Mr. Blakely describes the footages.
Yes.
Okay, so then that motion will be granted.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Albo.
Yes, granted, sir. Okay. Can I continue?
Yes. I would also like to state for the record, right there is of cuffing another officer. That automatically goes into a situation with the vehicles moving around and it being an active area of a drug supply. Right. It does fall under the situation of behaving unprofessionally and potentially dangerous, and illegally handcuffing another officer. Also,
and
then falls under the.
In first point, I was told that was by accident cuff. Okay, he didn't mention, so I went to them. As you will see
but
now.
Currently, Mr. Abo,
Yeah.
Mr. Abo, with respect, I got you. Let me get this.
But you will see what happened next.
I will, but I would like to point out, but that is my first piece that I would like the judge to understand that is one act leading towards the 4.4 professional misconduct as we continue.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Abu, I'm coming back.
We left, guys. We left. We are 3, Abu.
Why you cuff?
Why did you fuck me?
What? What the
Ali.
fuck?
You. I cuffed you.
Hey. Hey, stop. Come back. Show me your ID.
ليش كلك
He was speaking in Arabic, sir. So don't mention about that.
Okay.
Hello.
Show me your ID.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Stop moving.
Yo.
I put you in cuffs, by the way. Why you put my unit in cuff?
No,
Why?
I don't.
Why?
Check your left eye.
I don't put you. No, I don't
What?
put you in
Okay, I'll
cuff.
drag your arm.
No, hey, LSPD, stop. Yeah, Habibi.
No, I don't
Hello.
Stop
your
shouting
units.
on me.
What are you doing?
What?
Stop shouting.
What? Stop shouting.
Hey, stop shouting. This bell. What?
Why you cuff him?
I'm not put your units in the cuff.
Why you uncuff him, Ali?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I cuff him or not? I don't know. Someone cuff him.
Why you cuff
Yes,
him?
I cuffed him because he
why?
cuffed astronaut.
Yeah, I thought he.
So
have
how
a-
you
a
uncuff
problem
someone
with
you
people.
didn't cuff him?
Has the footage been paused?
My bad. I was close. I was close. My bad. As this indecent, I was talking to my unit because he just hired today. His rank is trainee until this moment. He didn't understand what is the situation, and I'm trying now to informed him the situation as well. So you can't uncuff any person while other cuff him. And I informed this FIB agent the reason of putting this agent in custody because he put one of my unit in custody in professional misconduct, as Mr. Net mentioned now. So I must mention that Mr. Ali, by the way, got a strike for this indecent before your coming. It's an internal decision at our organization, by the way, about this indecent.
Okay.
And let me continue, please.
My bad. I'm really sorry. I'm really
And he apologized for that, as you can hear. When he understood it, he said, my bad, I'm really sorry. Someone, you didn't cuff him.
my bad. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry.
Why you
show
cuff
me
this person?
ID. Yo, show me ID.
Yeah,
please.
that's my ID. Now I informed sir my identification. He knows Mel now, knows me as well now who I am. Mr. Verox, why you put my unit in cuffs?
Objection, Your Honor.
Okay, pause the footage, and what is the basis of the objection?
Can I just say, after reviewing the footage so far and seeing the identification of Virox, he is clearly a relatively new agent to the FIB, and it could potentially have been a muscle spasm placing him in cuffs. As you see, he is very apologetic of his actions as well.
He
sir.
didn't admit it, my honor, about
Mr.
that.
Abo,
He
Mr. Abo,
didn't-
Mr. Abo,
Yes,
Mr. Abo,
yes,
please,
yes, Mr. Mayor.
please allow the
Yeah.
attorneys to. We got
Yeah.
this.
Yes, sir.
I would like to counter that, Your Honor, the
Okay. If you
statement
want
given
to
by the attorney.
rebuttal, let me first hear the conclusion of that motion. So you're objecting that the act that was witnessed in the footage was accidental.
Yes,
That's your objection, right?
that's what I'm saying, sir. Yes.
Okay. And what leads you to believe that it was accidental?
Because can we also just rewind it to the initial part where he cuffs the guy, please?
Let's rewind the footage.
Because from my understanding, and also rising up the ranks of many different state orgs and training many different officers and agents through my time, these kinds of mistakes happen to the best of us. He could have been running and had like a muscle spasm where he accidentally.
I'll entertain it. Let's bring back the footage to where he initially takes the action of handcuffing the unit.
Hey,
further
Scott,
back.
come back.
But further back than this.
Ali, get back. Who leave, guys?
I believe it's.
We left. We are.
Wait. Just rewind just a tiny bit here. Let's go to about. As you see, he's running. He's absolutely sprinting, and he could have easily had a muscle spasm to accidentally place your guy in cuffs.
Let's continue playing. Let me see.
Abu, I'm coming back.
We left, guys. We left. We are 3, Abu.
And if he knew he was cuffing the officer,
what?
Then
overruled. He stopped immediately at the same spot, and then continued. So what were his intentions? It was a muscle spasm. Why would he need to stop at the same spot?
Because Your Honor, he realizes his actions of accidentally muscle spasming.
He
denied. So he wants to go back to.
He denied, sir.
Just it.
Overruled. At what point?
I'm sorry,
At what point can you assure me that
he
regrets what he did if he said nothing of sorts? How can you prove that he acknowledged that he made a mistake?
Because he turned around and came back to see the situation.
So would he not then, if he felt regretful, would he not then undo what he had did and apologized?
Yeah, but also because of him running and it being a high stress situation of defending the city against drug trafficking, it could have been
Objection, Your Honor. Objection. Narrating.
Yeah, is
objection. That's sustained. I'm going to overrule that objection, counsel.
I wanted to point something, OC. I asked some higher up. Shall we must saying before putting someone in cuffs that saying to him, I will put you in cuffs? The response is
Well,
no
The
need to saying
court,
that
the court can't
because
take.
it's showing on the left eye a command of putting someone in cuffed. So
Yes, but
if you
Mr.
putting
Abu,
someone in cuffed by mistake,
Mr. Abu,
so you must.
but
Yes, sir.
But Mr. Abu,
Yes, my
OOC matters have no validity or weight here.
My bad, sir. My bad.
That's all right. So we can only strictly proceed on IC matters.
well,
So
Your Honor,
let's.
can we just rewind it again, please?
No, that's been overruled.
And
So we'll proceed where the footage then left off. If we can fast forward.
You.
ليش كلك؟
Why you put my unit in
Why?
Stop shouting on me.
What are you
What?
doing?
Stop shouting.
What? Stop shouting.
I stop shouting. What?
Why you cuff him?
I'm not put your units in the cuff.
Why you uncuff him, Ali?
I don't know. I cuff him or not? I don't know. Someone cuff him.
Why you cuff
Yes,
him?
I cuffed him because he
why?
cuffed us or not.
Yeah, I said he.
So
have
how
a-
you
a
uncuff
problem
someone
with
you
Steven.
didn't cuff him?
Wake up.
My bad, madam. I'm sorry.
Wake up, ladies and
Why
gentlemen.
you
Show
cuff
me
this person?
ID. Yo, show me ID.
Yeah,
please.
that's my ID.
Show me ID.
Mr. Virox, why you put my unit in cuffs?
I am not cuff anyone,
You
bro.
cuffed already.
No,
No.
cuff, bro. I have body cam, bro.
We
You
saw
are
you
doing-
put the cuffs on my
Okay,
hand.
okay. You
Yeah,
will
yeah,
see.
he cuffed
You will
me.
see, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah?
You have a problem with.
I don't
No.
know to have a problem with you.
Okay, let's chill,
كم
chill,
كم
chill,
كم
chill. Easy.
يا
Oh, I
حبيبي
didn't
انت
cuff
عربي واللي تدير فيه غلط
Stop
فهمت؟
speaking another language. please.
stop speaking
What is
stop
pause
being
the footage? Mr. Abu, what did he say there?
He said in Arabic, stop doing that. Why you are targeting or something like that? I told him that I don't know you to have a problem with you. He
Okay.
trying to continue speaking Arabic. I stopped him to speaking Arabic as well.
Okay.
What are you saying?
فهمت علي؟
Easy.
جو الحركات
Easy,
هذينا
easy.
من
Good night.
Easy what, bro?
Hey,
I'm not
hey,
cuffing
you.
anyone.
Come.
Show me your ID.
Yeah, wait. Okay.
Why?
You are.
There is no reason to show me ID. Show me your ID.
No.
Okay, but you. Yes, you can.
Your Honor. Your Honor, I would like to state for the record, on additional of conduct unbecoming Penal Code 4.7, behaving contrary to the public interest on behalf of a state employee, refusing to show his ID, especially when requested by the chief of police after knowing the ID of said individual, therefore is a behavior and action that should not be up to the standards of an LSPD officer, no matter new or
An LSPD
high
officer?
command. Oh, sorry, FIB. I apologize. FIB.
Nate, that is not the defendant. That is not the defendant. Actually.
Okay.
But he said to him. To the another person, leave him in Arabic. Leave him and don't care. And he complied to him. Mr. Net, he mentioned about the other person that he leaves the situation while we are already speaking, as you can see.
Come.
So who is the officer in question that said that?
So the current member that is acting that way is currently not the one under investigation. It's the one, however, that did leave the situation after being made aware that he unrightfully arrested someone. He then left the situation.
Is he here in the courtroom?
The defendant who left the room in white in the bulletproof vest on the top right-hand corner of the body cam footage, who's currently running away, that is the one that is being charged with conduct unbecoming and professional misconduct.
Okay,
Clearly, he was being spoken to, Your Honor, about the situation, and instead of conducting himself professionally with the other members of a legal organization, he ended up leaving the situation, and a member of his same organization then escalated the conflict.
So he's not a member of the audience right now.
The one in the currently in front of Albo on the body cam footage in the middle of the screen, no. Top right hand corner in the white is the one under investigation, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's then.
Why?
You are
There is no reason to show the ID. Show me your ID.
No.
Okay, put you in cuffs.
Oh, nice. Easy.
Fine. I see.
1 second and the call wizard.
At once I called FIB High Commander. At once, sir.
10-5.
Show me 1017 to DOC.
So he's no longer subject to us.
Yes, I bring the other unit also. We are caring now about the other units, the other
Right.
FIB.
Right. So can we
Good copy.
Bring a heli, please,
bring
to
the
A subs
footage
now. I have 2 FIB units in
to
custody.
the pertaining matter?
I'm going
What?
to do a C Abu.
What, Abu?
Bring a heli to subs now.
But I have a 10-15.
You have 2 FIBs in custody?
Yes.
I'm gonna go
Okay,
to HQ. I
no
have
worries.
Pedro and Nick. I'm gonna send them to you.
Astronaut, put the other unit FIB in custody and bring him here.
Did they done something wrong, Gabo? Like corruption?
So I'm gonna put you in cuffs.
Just asking, you know.
And drag his arm, by the way.
Gonna take your arm. Okay.
Why you cuff me? Why?
First person, put someone.
Can we
in
fast
custody.
forward the footage?
Easy fucking guy.
Oh,
I have.
me that
I wanted to showing you that I take department 3 times to FIB sir and no respond from their side.
it's okay.
So that's the reason I take the department to the DOG
Yeah.
department to attend
That's
for
fine.
this indecent.
That's perfectly fine.
What do you do?
Get 15.
Government.
Don't come. As you can see, 3 calls sir, no respond.
Sure.
At once I called DOG department.
Okay.
And here I attempted to refreshing my body cam as well.
Okay.
So first from FIB, your charges is failure to identify and corruption. And Mr. Virox, by the way, you're facing a corruption by putting someone in custody, my unit in custody.
Any objections this far?
No objections, Your Honor.
Defense?
I don't believe he saved his body cam before refreshing it.
I don't need to save the body cam before refreshing.
Yeah, but
Now, let's proceed on. I need to see something. I need to see something. Continue.
Your Honor, objection.
That's the basis.
If he doesn't save his body cam before refreshing it, it'll restart the whole footage.
I didn't save, I didn't stop recording and extracting the SSD card to saving and starting. Refreshing meaning that I make sure that it's recording.
Right.
Continuously recording.
Yes. So that's overruled. Let's proceed.
You inside the court floor. You have asked for attorney. If you don't have attorney, the state will afford you one. You understand your rights. I will repeat again. You have rights to remain silent. Any word you will say may be taken against you inside the court floor. You have rights for asking for attorney. If you don't have attorney, the state will afford you one. You understand your rights. Astronaut, am I audible?
Yeah, you're edible.
Okay, I will repeat for the last time. You have rights to remain silent. Any word you will say may be taken against you inside the court of law. You have rights for asking for attorney. If you don't have attorney, the state will afford you one. You understand your rights? Okay, I will consider both of you. Your silence is considering your rights. Thank you. Astronaut, take department and asking for attending the Attorney General to DOC now.
Tempo. Shall I say to them meeting with Attorney General at DOC?
Yes, yes.
Show me taking department.
This is the way people should be transporting their 1015s.
Objection, Your Honor.
Basis?
His trunk is open, so how can he clearly see out the back of his car? Which also endangers every single person in the car. Because what if there is a car rushing up behind them? How are they going to see that and move out of the way?
Any rebuttal to that objection?
Yes, Your Honor. I rebuttal the same way that the defense, the prosecution did it earlier. Defense did it earlier. How can we not clarify that this is just a muscle spasm?
Okay. All right. Did anything
surely...
happen as a result of the trunk being open? Did you crash? Did you anything became an issue arising directly from the trunk being opened? Mr. Rabo. Rabo? I can't hear him.
I believe Mr. Abo is adjusting his voice. I think he took a cough drop.
Okay.
Now you can hear me?
Yes.
Yes, your cough drop was successful.
Okay. I wanted to addition something. We were moving in convoy, so my back was covered as well by the 2 units. And about this truck, by the way, it wasn't open. It was a black magic. I didn't open the truck.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Can we rewind the footage? Because I believe that an LSPD car crashed into the back of this jugular, as you can see by the damage on the back of it.
So my question remains unanswered, though. Did any effect result directly to anyone involved, directly involving that trunk from being opened? Did anything happen to anyone?
Not that I've seen so far, Your Honor.
So then the rebuttal should have been objection to relevance.
The truck has been broken, sir, due to the accident which we faced at this part. So it can't be locked when I got hit it here. So I can't be closed. As you can see, the damage of the back. So the truck is stuck as opened. And as you know, we were only 2 units. For saving their lives, we were taking the highway. So I didn't able to stop and fix the car because maybe for a danger of the 1015s and danger of my lives and my unit's life as well.
Right. So then,
that's the reason that I didn't stop to repair the car.
Okay. So, Mr.
But as well,
Blake,
I was make sure my owner. My bad for cutting you. After I reached it, I provided them a medical attention as well to check their conditions as well.
Okay, Mr. Blakely.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, do you object as to relevancy?
Yes, I object to relevancy of the trunk being open. Therefore, he had a squad car behind him, and he took the correct speed and path that he needed to the DOC. So I do object to the relevancy of the trunk being open in this case.
Okay, that's sustained. Move forward.
Shall I continue?
Yes, please.
Okay. I think we moved more than this part. I didn't. I was fixing the speeding here, so I didn't pass the limit of the speed. Now here I stopped the sir to clarify the situation as well because it was very important.
Objection, Your Honor.
What is the basis?
It's about the trunk again, but can I say it in a professional way?
You made an objection, so what is the basis?
Okay, so for the trunk being opened, the car got hit, so it's unsafe for the 1015. Therefore, I request the court to take a note of it.
Okay, the court shall take note to that defect. Proceed. Is there a rebuttal?
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to briefly ask one question to a expert within LSPD procedurals and experience based off of their past leadership in LSPD. If I may ask one question to an expert that is present within this courtroom.
An expert witness, then.
Of course. It would be an unconventional, if you would mind me to be unconventional for a moment.
Can you prove that that person is an expert?
One without a doubt, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
I call Barney Hayes as expert witness and ex-police chief of multiple terms.
Mr. Barney Hayes.
Yes, hello.
Mr. Barney Hayes.
Think clearly before you answer any question, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Barney Hayes, just to state your expertise to the court and to everyone present, how many terms did you do as chief of police?
So I did 2 times as a deputy chief, and then following those 2 times, I did 2 times as the chief of police.
And you would say that those terms were successful?
Up until the end of my second term, which ended abruptly because of some out of character reasons.
Mm. But in total, you've spent multiple months as a leader of LSPD, correct?
And I can confirm that.
Okay, so Your Honor, I would just like to state that that does verify that my questioning of an expert is validated, if you will approve that.
Yes.
And then I will lead with my question. Thank you, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Mr. Barney Hayes, during your time as a leader, I assume that you had done convoys, done raids, protected the city as you so clearly did. And I know you did because I also at the time was the lead journalist at LI. So I even attended some of those convoys with you. At any point, did a unit of yours as an LSPD officer crash into the back of one of the vehicles during a convoy?
Most likely.
Most likely, yes or no? Did at any point,
you are compelled to answer. You must answer.
At any point during a convoy, did one of your LSPD officers have a fender bender during a convoy? Yes or no, Mr. Barney?
Sometimes we were careless, and that may have happened.
Okay, then I would like to move to the court that the answer was yes, and therefore leading to my last question, and then afterwards I will be finished with the expert, Your Honor. Due to the any of the fender benders or crashing in the back of a vehicle of an LSP convoy, did that at any point affect the overall special ops or situation that you were going to?
No.
Thank you. So relevance, Your Honor, objection based off of the expert that I just provided, that having a trunk open does not lead to any validity of causing an effect when it comes to a convoy. So therefore, the bumping into the back as long as my LSPD provides medical attention once they get to a safe area within the DOC gates for their protection and the protection of the FIB. The crashing into the back of the vehicle has no relevance here.
The no relevancy objection is sustained. Gonna move forward.
Can I stop here for saying something, sir? My honor.
Objection, Your Honor.
What's the objection?
Objection of what? I didn't say anything.
No, I'm objecting the previous point, sir.
What's the basis?
So it's to do with the car again.
Go ahead.
So,
what did you say?
This isn't about a special operation convoy, but it's about the safety of the individual in the car. It's not a special operation, so therefore they needed to be careful, and it's their mistake for leaving the trunk open and crashing while transporting a 1015 to the DOC.
Okay, Cash. You're going back on an objection that has received multiple rulings already. That's out of the question to raise an objection on a prior ruling. So that's going to remain.
Yes, because I'm not satisfied with that ruling, sir.
The ruling is final, whether you are satisfied or not.
Can I say something, my honor? After your permission, Mr. Nate, please.
Absolutely.
Can you check this part? Mr. Barney, did you see this car? This Berber car?
Mm-hmm.
It's a gang car. So, do you ask me in normal to stopping here and fixing the car for the safety, and you are not caring about the gang activity in the highway that killing me or killing the 1015?
Relevance.
And the 1015s, both of them didn't complain about they getting any harmful or something like that.
Rebuttal.
I will continue after your permission, my honor.
Do you have any rebuttal to that? Or do you accept what's being explained?
Well, Your Honor, how can he know it's a gang car without seeing the license plate? What if it's just some guy driving a car that has the same color as a gang car?
Fair.
Objection, Your Honor.
Basis.
Relevance of expertise of current criminal activity within the city as chief of LSPD. He is open into the movements and the vehicles currently because of an undercover department. He is aware of the make and models of certain vehicles, and therefore in this moment, in a special situation, this might not be a special operations, but arresting another Leo does make it a special situation. He has to make a point blank quick decision in the moment, just as Barney Hayes stated earlier at the subs, that officers have to make quick decisions and react. My Mr. Albo here clearly was making
narration.
Relevance. Yes, Your Honor. Understood. I rest my case.
Let's proceed.
Which you read about outside from the vehicle? Bro, video application.
I'm gonna be dropping you off the vehicle. Please watch your head.
Your Honor, stating for the record, he did provide medical attention to the first 10-15.
That's noted, sir, as well.
And he is in full health. He didn't get injured.
Alright, we'll take note of that.
So I'm gonna give you.
And the other officer provides the medical attention to the other unit.
Okay.
How can I see that for sure, though, sir?
So please watch your head.
Send the footage.
Yeah, no, sir. I can see this part.
You
But
can
then
listen,
you've-
Mr. Sir. You can listen to Mr. Astronaut when he say to the other 10-15, I will provide you a medical attention. Just be wait.
But
Vehicle, please
how
watch your
how can we see that he's not providing that to your own officer?
You can ask your client now.
Alright. Miss, is the defendant here and able to hear or listen? Or is he not?
Oh, objection.
Hold on.
I don't even know if he's here to be this.
The current client is their voice box is not available at the moment. However, they are within the courtroom. I can see.
Mr. Virox, did you receive medical attention at the Department of Corrections?
No, what?
Did you receive medical attention? Were you patched once you arrived at the Department of Corrections?
Your Honor, he is using his right to remain silent.
He's in city, sir. He's in city.
No, he can't. If he uses the right to remain silent, then you wouldn't be able to speak either.
Mr. Jose, talk IC, talk IC. He's not in emails.
Did you receive medical attention at the EOC, Mr. Virox?
Yeah.
Thank you. Move forward with the footage.
So I'm gonna give you. Sir, I'm gonna loosen the hold of your arm. Please don't move.
Is there any important parts in this particular footage that anyone wants the court to view or not?
I moved that I've seen enough to prove my case, Your Honor, with the current body cam footage.
Okay, defense?
Can I move forward, my honor, to saving is a part of saving my body cam?
Yes.
Because I saved my body cam here because I saw that Mr. Nate will take it at the lawyer room, not in court, before
Okay.
it's announced.
Go ahead. Pause. Let me hear just a few seconds.
Yes, sir.
No,
Here, stop
yeah,
him.
yeah,
Over
let me hear just a few seconds.
Shall I move normally here from here?
Yeah, just play it.
Okay.
Give him his bis. Can you give him his business?
On his left hand. You can. Here I was explaining to Mr. Nate about the situation. I will show you from the first.
I'm helping you, so just be patient, please.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Nate. Mr. Nate, you are from
course.
DOG department?
Correct.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So, first of all, sir, I wanted to explain there is big matter happened at the last special operation, especially at subs. This gentleman with black hair from FIB put my units in custody and he ran away. Put him in cuffs and he ran away. Second of all, when I tracked him to stopping why you put him in cuffs, he denied to putting him in cuffs and he yelling on me. Then this girl or this man with red hair came to me and he said, release your hand, don't involve with him. And when I asked about her ID, he refused to showing me his ID as well. And you can have a look on his left hand also. he have illegal tattoos on his left hand.
So
So both of
Give
them.
me 1 second to.
right there. The illegal tattoos are on the hands of who?
Of hand of the other 1015, my honor.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
let's fast forward to the saving.
Verify the hand tattoo.
Yeah.
Could you guys please allow me to
Okay.
get past you to look at the
give him
left
his
hand?
best. Can you give him his best guess?
Okay.
I'm just
Thank
gonna
you.
release your
I see it. All right. I see the
Okay,
left hand.
I'm
Thank you
gonna-
very much. Okay, Mr. Al, we can
gonna give it
continue.
up.
Call me Emil. Call me Emil.
Can we see where the footage is saved?
So in this. Yeah, sure, sir.
About
Thank you.
4
As well.
Can you hear me?
No.
Okay.
I saved my body cam and on the SSD card, and I already uploaded on the DPDA.
Very good. You can close down your footage. At this time, I'm going to ask once more if there's anything else that needs to be said before we proceed to closing statements.
So can I
Shall
just
I-
say,
First of all,
I
shall
don't-
I close my?
Yes.
My body.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Thank
Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, can I say that I don't feel like we've been treated right? Because of you asking that question to my client, he could have felt pressured into answering while in front of a big courtroom of many people.
An answer to a very simple question. Are you trying to frustrate the means of justice right now?
No, he did not understand why he was even being questioned in the first place, sir.
He was questioned because he is subject to a court proceeding. What other basis there needs to be?
He was not here present in this courtroom, other than only in the city, so he didn't even have a clue what was going on. So it could have
But
been a mistake.
It's a very simple question. Did you receive, and it was asked more than once, did you receive medical attention? Very simple question. Answer is very also simple, either a yes or a no.
Sir, it seems biased towards my client. Everyone is rushed to punish him.
Explain how you feel it is a biased question.
Because every time we've tried to speak up, it could have been a mistake what he did, and there's been no proof of anything here. So, and as I said, he's not present in this courtroom, apart from in the city. So he's not heard anything that's been going on in the courtroom.
Objection, Your Honor. He's the first person in the room. If you look at the very top of the courtroom, he's the first person in here. He is in this room.
Are you frustrating the means of justice, Mr. Barney?
So, but how can we confirm that's him without having the correct naming in the emails?
Are you
without having the correct
frustrating
roles?
the means of justice right now?
No.
No, okay. So what is there not to understand a simple question of whether you were patched or not? And it's a question that isn't even being asked by a moving party, it's being asked directly by the court.
Your Honor, may I add?
Okay.
Your Honor, may I add something?
Okay.
The receiving of medical attention was actually brought upon by Mr. Barney in an earlier case when he did question about the conduct of Albo and not giving them medical attention. So us verifying if he had received medical attention was actually because and thoroughly asked for because of one of Barney Hayes' own objections earlier within the case.
Okay. I
Your
guess
Honor.
what I'm trying to find out, I'm still I can't wrap my head around it actually. Never mind. Is
Your
there
Honor.
anything else that you'd like to add, Barney?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I was never given a proper chance to see or understand what happened in the situation.
Come again?
And I was never given a proper chance to see or understand what happened, and you never considered it could have been a mistake.
That was the very first thing that was considered in this case, whether it was a mistake or not. You have been present. I don't understand.
Yes,
I don't understand your claim.
My honor, shall I say something, please?
Yeah, let's clarify this before we move forward to the next point.
I wanted to ask Mr. Barney, the attorney of the 1015, a question, if you give me permission, sir.
No, he's
Sir.
still to answer so that I can understand moving forward.
Yeah, sure.
So, going back on the mistake aspect of it, my client said I did not cuff anyone, so he was confused and he did not know that he even cuffed anyone.
How can you possibly claim a positive defense on that aspect when
Because he said it in the body cam, Your Honor. It was in the evidence provided, sir.
First, you state that he is new, right?
Yeah, he's a special agent. That's a very low rank within the FIB structure. So.
Let's clarify that point before the court takes a ruling into. Testing. Can anyone hear me?
Yes,
Your
Honor.
Okay. Anyone amongst us here an FIB High Command? Anyone here? Anyone?
Yes, I am FIB High Command.
What is your name?
Maverick.
Can you confirm what rank the defendant is amongst your ranks?
His special agent is around 10.
Okay.
Around 10, rank 10.
Okay. Would you consider that a low rank?
It depends on the current situation of HR and FIBs. Yes, it's a low rank.
Okay.
Like some friend invited him, you know.
Okay.
Give him low rank.
Okay. So in this case, he is witnessed jumping around during subs. And apparently he handcuffed someone. The positive defense here is that it could have been an accident, right?
Yes.
At what point during this entire case is it witnessed that Mr. Virox Chenak apologizes for his action? At any point?
Your Honor, he never apologized, but while he was running, it could have been a muscle spasm. He did not realize, and then he said he did not know he even cuffed them. And also, while being a low rank in the FIB, therefore he may not be properly trained. So he may not know even the proper procedures of doing stuff like that.
Okay.
He may have froze up on the spot because he accidentally cuffed him and got scared because it was a mistake.
Did he exhibit
and he did not realize
any behavior that would be indicative for the court to believe that he was scared?
And
rather, he made demands.
Also, why is everyone so moved for punishing? There was no harm made for the mistake as well, like it was no harm for the trunk. It could have just been an honest mistake, sir.
It could have been, sure. However, for a mistake to be pardoned, it requires remorse. I haven't seen any remorse or any type of remorseful behavior on his end.
Well, Your Honor, he's only recently been present in this courtroom, within where we're speaking right now.
Believe that if you handcuff someone, it becomes apparent on your left eye.
Yeah, but he could have been in the heat of the moment, sir, and he did not realize until now what he did to anyone because it was an honest mistake.
Well, you
And
claim,
even if
you
it's
claim it's an honest mistake.
Objection.
Go ahead.
In the heat of the moment, I accidentally discharge my weapon and I kill someone. Can I get away with attempted murder? This man ran around and handcuffed an individual and then left, and when questioned, left that situation, Your Honor. This man was confronted not once but twice about it and did not take appropriate action for it. This is not a case of, not a corruption case. This is an conduct of unbecoming and unprofessional conduct, which are both present. This is not intent to cause an illegal action. This is conduct which is unbecoming of an FIB officer, which are some of the best law enforcement we have in the city. Point blank, period.
Well, that was the culture in the past. That FIB is the finest as we speak, that's under a lot of scrutiny at the moment.
Your Honor.
I am going to sustain that this isn't, whether it may be neglectful in nature or not, it still happened. Did it not? Yes, it will be taken into account whether it was deliberate or accidental. Nonetheless, it still happened. It was an act that was caused upon another. Time, efforts have been employed because of that accident. Because of that accident, here we are today. So yes, certainly the court has to take into account whether it was negligent or accidental. Now, Mr. Rao, you wanted to add something, correct?
Yes, my honor. If
Go ahead.
Permission. So I wanna to introduce myself to Mr. Barney. Don't know me. I am Abu Saif. I'm a chief of police of Los Santos Department. I think Mr. Barney joined my organization if I'm not. What's that? Shall I speak, my honor?
What is going on right now?
I don't know. Someone from FIB is speaking now.
Don't interrupt, please. Proceed.
So, Mr. Barney, my honor, can I see the ID of Mr. Barney? Because I just knowing his name from.
Go ahead and identify yourself.
Yes, sir. Can you show me your ID, sir, please?
Here's my identification, sir.
Okay. Mr. Barney Hayes. So, my honor, I think Mr. Barney Hayes joined my organization 3 days ago or 2 days ago, as I remembered well. Is that correct, Mr. Barney?
10-4, sir.
So, how long did you spend on my organization, sir?
Well, sir, I joined your organization. I was then out of the city for the weekend, and then I transferred yesterday or the day before that to the government.
No. I'm asking, since you joined my organization, how long did you stay on my organization before you?
Like a weekend. For a weekend, about 3 or 4 days. But I never once came on duty in that time, sir.
No, sir. You just asking for transfer after 2 hours of joining my organization as well.
Sir, if you check your role request, you can see that I was given roles prior to even that by Shoto Ace of your department.
I'm asking you, sir, about starting your job in LSPD. You started.
Yes.
How long did you ask it to transfer? After how long?
After a couple of days of being in the org, because if you look here, Your Honor, I found. But sir, I was in your org for longer than that.
Okay. So, my honor, my question is that for So, Mr. Barney, when Mr. Nate asked him about his CV, as we can name about his CV, about his experience, he mentioned that he is a chief of police for 2 terms, so I must respect that as well. And I put this.
Objection, Your Honor.
What is your objection?
That has absolutely no relation to the case of me being LSPD.
Thank you. So, as Mr. Barney is speaking, that I making a violation, that saying that this cuff is by wrong, or he didn't mention that. So I think Mr. Barney didn't notice that well, that there is nothing saying that I put someone in cuff by wrong, or I didn't notice that I put someone in cuffs or something like that. Second of all, about his objection, sir, about that my trunk was opening. So I don't see in current legislation it's a major or at least minor mistake, minor violation or major violation to dismiss this case as a defending of your client as well. About the third point that I wanted to mention about that providing a medical attention, I think no one from you holding the case
Objection, Your
provide
Honor.
You will wait until he's finished.
I think your
But
client
sir,
You
is
will
sir, this means
wait
nothing what he's
until he
saying.
is finished.
I think my owner asked your clients that if he got proved a medical attention, and I think he responded by yes. And you are, sir, continuously saying that it's not considering valid. He pressured under pressure, by the way. So, Mr. Barney, I wanted to say something. As you said that your client is a low ranked, and you are defending by that, I am the first person in the city, considering a first person, and your client and his teammate knows well about my identity, and your client leaves me while I was speaking with him, ignoring me, and I didn't considering
Objection,
that.
Your Honor.
What is
He's narrating, sir.
He is not narrating. I saw the footage. He's speaking directly about the footage. Overruled.
Your client, when my client accidentally and apologize that he uncuffed him, your client already run away and leave me speaking with his teammate, ignoring my speaking, ignoring to know what's going on. If you are defending that your client didn't mention that he cuffed someone by accident, so why your client didn't stay beside me to understand well?
Your
So,
Honor, may I please, on behalf, for the court being, Barney Hayes is the attorney present. He's not under investigation here. These questions leading towards Barney Hayes have no direct consequences to his client or the charges present.
It is, however, speaking about behavior witnessed in the footage. So it is relevant to a great extent, and obviously, yes, the relevancy of any accusations that fall outside of conduct unbecoming and professional misconduct as it pertains to the defendant, the court will not take into account.
All the current points that have been brought up, while valid and are within the body cam footage, have been brought and have had a legal representation of either sustained or objected by you, Your Honor. We're now recoursing the entire case.
Yes.
While we're at the end, and we can move for motion.
Okay. As fair as I may be, I do allow people to speak. Nonetheless, anything that pertains outside of professional misconduct and conduct unbecoming, as it pertains directly to the case matter, none of it is taken into account when it comes
Your Honor.
to rendering a verdict. Just bear
Your Honor, I have
that
motion.
in mind. Yes?
If you allow me to speak, I'm rescinding my point from earlier. The agent was running, did not realize, he pressed the wrong muscle, and he did not know, and then he was also confused and said he did not cuff.
All right.
Please don't move this on a biased view that my client did this knowingly.
Oh no. Oh no. All of those things are taken into account. Don't for a split second believe that a ruling will be made based on a bias. The court is going to retire for deliberation for 2 minutes and requests the coordinator to come with, for those 2 minutes, Attorney General. And
yes, Your Honor.
If you would meet with me behind the courthouse. 2
Am I allowed
minutes.
to approach?
2 minutes. No. 2 minutes for the court to reach a verdict and
Understood, sir.
render its verdict.
Your Honor. May I approach the bench now, sir?
You can.
Thank you, sir. Let's go. Big case. How many people are there? What do we do?
Okay, are you listening?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so the charges are professional misconduct and conduct on become.
Yes, sir.
Do I believe that this was accidental? I don't know. It could very easily be accidental.
No. Even if it's sir, there is nothing in the legislation called accidental. Yeah.
I know.
If he did it, he has to be punished. There is like if you don't punish him, then
of course,
we will
of
be.
course,
Yeah.
of course. No, I don't.
We can't be.
I don't
Yeah.
presume at any point to let any of these things to go unpunished. I'm just the reason why I'm bringing you back here is because this has been a very, very good case presented on both ends. They have presented valuable argument. So the punishment, the notes on the objections that were made were valid as well. So I am going to find him guilty of both charges, but I am going to I'm going to modify the punishment.
That's fair.
Because it could have been accidental, and they have not proven beyond a reasonable doubt that it was targeted or it was intentional, and therefore I'll have to reduce the time. Let's go back.
Sir.
Let's go back.
Yeah, sir. Before you go, I would tell you something after this case.
Okay. Let's go back.
We still have the documents.
Yeah, I know. Court is now in session, and the verdict has been reached. Is everyone present? Okay, defendant, attorney of
prosecution's here.
Okay. All right.
Yes, my honor.
All right. The court, as it pertains to Nate Blakely versus Virex Chenak on 2 counts, 1 count of professional misconduct and 1 count of conduct unbecoming, the court has reached the following rendition. After examination of the evidence, after oral argument and objections and rulings to those objections, the court reaches the following decision with the following rationale provided. As it pertains to Virex Chenak on count 1 of professional misconduct, the court finds that although he is adjudicated as guilty for professional misconduct, the court is amending the punishments to be issued under the basis that it has not been proven beyond a reasonable doubt that it was committed willingly and that it was not committed intentionally. And therefore, although the behavior exhibited does match the description of that penal code, the court will adjudicate Virex Chenak as guilty with a $10,000 fine rather than the specified under the penal code. So $10,000 for the first count and $10,000 for conduct unbecoming. That is $20,000 in fines. As it pertains to a prison term, the court had very much a hard time deciding whether it should impose a prison term upon Virex Chenex. And in this case, the conduct did in fact happen. So he has to serve a term of imprisonment, whether accidental or not. And the rationale provided is as follows. If any other individual is brought before the court for homicide or murder, if that act happened, the court usually takes into account whether it is in fact a murder or manslaughter. Regardless of whether it is found to be murder or manslaughter, punishment is still issued. The only difference is that it was not intentional, so it does not classify as murder, but rather manslaughter. And utilizing that mindset, it applies a very similar stance to this case. Whether intentional or accidental, it happened nonetheless. And it must be punished. It cannot let go simply because it was accidental. No, for every act there is a reaction. This is the rendition of the court, and this rendition is unappealable to be executed immediately. Court is adjourned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.